Moose Jaw Transition House is a safe shelter for women and their children who've been exposed to or are in danger of interpersonal violence. We provide a lot of different services as well as the safe shelter. The community outreach worker works with youth and women and men who've experienced violence in their lives. We do have several staff that are Indigenous peoples, and so they have that connection to the community. And we try to build up a collection of resources and connections in the community that we can send our clients to help them connect with their culture, because a lot of the women that do come to the shelter that are from the Indigenous community are maybe not well connected to that community, and so we try to help them make that connection because that's so important for their healing. So we've had staff take clients to sweats, things like that. Our children exposed to violence worker will work individually with the children, both in the shelter and out in the communities, to work around skills to help them develop resilience and to deal with the abuse that they've experienced in their life. She also does presentations inside the schools around things like learning not to be a bully. This is the position that's been funded through donations and fundraising, as it's an unfunded position, and so it's fairly new in our organization. Our life skills support worker works with the mothers around things such as cooking, budgeting, maybe what they would like to pursue for education. It's so expensive getting a new household setup, so we will take a laundry hamper rather than a box so that they have a laundry hamper. We'll give some basic kitchen staples, perhaps some toiletries, some cleaning products and stuff, so they have something to start with. We also work with various agencies or people that are doing donations and try to get them a start with some furnishings, dishes and pots and pans and things to get their household set up. And as they're leaving the shelter, we have them take their pillows and their quilts so that they have that as well. One of the challenges that we face with the recent immigrant and refugee population coming to Moose Jaw, since we are a refugee settlement area, is a lot of language barriers. And there's language barriers, there's also cultural ones, but language barriers can be very difficult to deal with. There's considerations when you're trying to get a translator in a place the size of Moose Jaw, that the translators might be family members or friends, and it's a very difficult situation. So we've been struggling with finding good ways to do translation, and we try to work with a variety of different things, like using pictures and hand gestures and the phone apps and things like that. We did recently do a simple English language pamphlet that we had translated into 8 different languages. So this information has been passed around the city to the various clinics, doctors' offices, public health, some public places where we're hoping that clients that don't speak or read English can see them, pick it up, go, what is this, read it, and then have that information, possibly for themselves, possibly for family members or friends in their community. Sometimes people think they're being helpful by saying, well, you need to do this, you need to do that, and that's not really what a woman needs to hear. She needs to hear, you could do this, or you could do that, or you could do that. And then she needs to make her own choice. So people need to be able to respect those choices even when they don't agree with them. It's her life, it's her choice to make. If she's been in an abusive relationship, her choices have frequently been taken away. And what we want to do here is empower women to make their own choices.